What's up, beautiful Virgo? This is going to be your December energy reading, and we are going to look at a little bit of the overall energy, look at some channeled messages, also the light and shadow side of things, relationships, work, health, and also look at a little bit of healing, maybe some action steps you can take to make this month a very potentially good month, right? So you can use this reading for your sun, moon, or rising, or if you are cross-watching for a loved one. Of course, don't forget to switch up the roles. Don't forget this is a general reading. Not all will apply to all of you. Take whatever resonates and whatever doesn't, just release that. Might help might help you to even look at this reading halfway through December or at the end of December, so things may make more sense for you then. This is the last month of this decade, beautiful Virgo. Are you ready? I feel some like pressure all of a sudden, and nervousness, and like pressure on my chest, almost a little bit of pain. Tiredness also. I kind of feel tired. I feel like, and I'm not like as in tired as in me personally tired, but when I'm in your energy, I feel tired. So when I tune into your sign, beautiful Virgo, what I saw was like a bag of money, but I saw it in a very old school type of way, like some like very old school type of bag, like they like small bag, and then there were all these coins in there. I noticed that these coins were gold, but they were like I would say like it was small money, like one coin wasn't like worth a lot, but like all these coins together was a lot. So I kind of feel like all those things together were a lot. Like this bag was a lot of money, but I feel like you didn't get the bag at once. I kind of felt like you saved it, or it came like in little bits and pieces towards you, and then all of a sudden it made me feel like very medieval type of energy, like with the knights and that type of energy. I was surrounding to when I looked at you. I saw you also dressed in a very like old age type of energy clothing. The entire energy was like very like old school, the knights in shining armor periods era of this planet. So then I saw you, very strange though, I saw you buying a brand new car, and then I heard buying your dream car or buying your dream. And when I looked at this, what I felt definitely was, I kind of feel like you have been progressing maybe slowly in your opinion, or things might not have gone so as fast as you wanted to. This could be money wise, because we definitely have some financial component here with the money, with the gold, with the coins in the bag. But to me it also represents spiritual growth, or material growth, or growth of indeed finances. And because it were coins, I kind of feel like you got very valuable pieces throughout this year, maybe even longer. And I definitely feel like there's a throat thing happening here for you, because my throat is tightening. My ears are all of a sudden bugging me. I feel like the sound is way too hard or way too sensitive for my ears. So there's a lot going on for you there. You might have some issues with expressing yourself, with communicating. The cards drop out like, I kind of feel like there's a lot you want to say. The card that fell out, by the way, was withdrawing. So I kind of feel like you might have been withdrawing for the last couple of months, trying to piece things together in order to create your dream fulfilling thing. So you might have saved up some money. That was a strange tone of voice though, but you might have created like some saving for yourself, where you can now buy something that's of very much of importance for you. When I think about a dream car, I think about your dream vehicle to get you towards your destination. So you might have found a way to um, get to your destination. You might have found out your purpose. You might have found out the direction you want to move into when it comes to your job, when it comes to your relationship. I also get a very like a headache over here on the back side, the left side of my brain towards my ear, and I kind of feel like there might be some words that have been said or will be said this month that you don't really want to hear, and you might have some issues addressing those. You also might have some issues with your own identity this month. I feel very like it's almost hurting me, my ear. Might be somebody might have said something to you or might be saying something to you this month that's very hurtful. Um, might have to do with your progress, your financial abilities, or something that you have been working towards. But whatever they might say to you, in the end, I feel like you will be very successful in whatever you're trying to achieve right now. The bag that I saw the coins being held into also looked very luxurious, giving me the feeling that you either have more stability, more support, more more support than you thought you had. And it also kind of makes me feel that you can carry more than you thought you would and still make it work. It was black, giving me all types of mystical energy, strong, solid being type of energy. So you might have found a renewed vision of yourself or your soul's mission here on this planet. Interesting. The card I pulled for you when it comes to your December energy is Sacred Destruction. So I definitely feel like you have to face some truths there this month. I definitely feel with the eyes, of course. I definitely feel like you might have to face some sort of confronting situation with a person. You might have to stand up for yourself. You might have some issues doing this, but I feel in the end it will be a very good thing. Like it says, sacred destruction. So yeah, there's definitely something falling. But whatever's falling was not supposed to stand in the first place. I kind of feel like you will be leaving some things behind in order to get you where you want to go. Yeah, it might be going a little bit slower than you thought it would, or it might be like you getting a little bit of knowledge here, a little bit of knowledge there, a little bit of knowledge there, or a little bit of money here, a little bit of money there, a little bit of whatever. Yeah, there are like little pieces, like little seeds throughout. Like you collected all of them, kept them all safe in your bag, your black magical bag. And I kind of feel like whatever is being changed, shifted, destructed, where you being pulled out of your comfort zone, whatever that may be for you, I feel it will be very fruitful. I feel it will be very successful. I feel like you will be able at the end to buy your dream thing, your dream car. So some of you definitely, somebody might be buying a car. Some of you might be having some other large purchase as a house, buying a house or buying something else, something big or something you've dreamed of, something you have saved for. So this will be a very like a celebration type of energy. And if it's not like definitely like a physical thing for you, like a material thing or a financial thing, it's more so a spiritual thing. And I feel like you have been gaining knowledge or you have been growing spiritually, and now you're ready to step into your to your soul's purpose. But to do so, you gotta release the old. And when I looked at the screen, it was 9-9. So I definitely feel like when I said release the old, it was 9-9 on the clock. So you're definitely coming full circle, and in order to move to a new beginning, a new start. I don't want to say new beginning because it doesn't feel like your new beginning. Next level. In order to move to the next level, you gotta release the old. Yeah. And I feel still pain in my throat, so I definitely feel like I maybe not even addressed it right yet. There's something up here. There's something that you've been walking around with. There's some pain that you've been feeling, some disappointments. You might not felt this supported, or your views might have been a little bit distorted. But I feel like the more you communicate about it, or even express your feelings in a different manner, um, things will shift for you. And I feel like for some of you, this definitely means that your words might be very destructive. The words you use towards yourself or the words you use towards others might be very destructive. And then again, I feel my ears, so there might be some issue also with you having issues accepting what somebody else is saying or listening to what somebody else is saying. Now I'm going to look into the light side and the shadow side of your energy, beautiful Virgo. With the light side being your conscious mind, being your higher self, being all the things that you can perceive as positive or favorable. And then the shadow side being all the things that you see as unfavorable, not very, something you're not really liking, something you're repressing, something from the shadows, something from your ego, something you are, did I say suppressing? Did I say subconscious mind? Did I say something you're not aware of? If I have not, then I said it now. Let me put this card here. Over here. So what I got for you when it comes to your light energy, beautiful Virgo, is calling your parts home. And I got this reversed. 92. Yes, you are ending something, and in order to end something you got to make a decision now, and you got to make a decision to what parts of you do you want to keep, which parts of you are you going to let go of. Some of you need to call back your power. You're giving way too much power to that person that keeps telling you things or keeps using their voice in a very negative or destructive type of way. You need to stop giving them all your power. You need to stop making them you need to stop. Like, I kind of feel like in order to buy your dream car, so to speak, you gotta move past what they are telling you. You gotta move past where they're trying to keep you. They're trying to keep you at their level. And in order to move to the future, you gotta make a decision in this. I feel this relationship, this partnership, could be a loved one, could be a family member, could be in a work energy too. But whatever is happening there, it's no longer serving you and it's coming to an end. It's being destructed in order to like build it up again or build something better up. Yeah. In the light side, in the shadow side, we got guilt, but also reversed. And 41, it says here. So I kind of feel like you've been carrying a lot of weight there, a lot of weight for the family. You might have been dealing with things by yourself. I feel like these are very spiritual things. These are very like emotional and mental things. For some of you, these are also like very like taking responsibility financially, because we got the bag of money, of course. But I also feel mostly it's a spiritual thing you need to release. For some reason, you keep feeling very guilty when you're trying to move forward, or when you're trying to destruct whatever pattern is no longer working, or whenever you're trying to call back your part and take your power back. You start to feel guilty. You start to feel like you're screwing up your foundation. So this might be a family thing going on there, or might be a thing in your job, or your work or career, or something with the root chakra or the base, or you planning stuff. You might be feeling guilty, but there's a new beginning going on there, and in the new beginning there's no place for you to feel guilty, because guilty is in creating some sort of situation energy where you're not able to move forward. So because it will be holding you back, like there's like a thing around your leg or holding on to your back, and you cannot like float up to the air. Your energy cannot like move freely. So you gotta like bring all your strength back. You gotta like, nobody need, like, yeah, people might need your energy, people might need your input, people might need some of your help, but you gotta spend more time on you this month and not so much on other people. And don't feel guilty. Don't let people guilt trip you into doing things that are not actually in alignment with where you want to go next to. If they do, you gotta face this situation head on and make better decisions that work for you, and let them know that they need to stop like trying to manipulate you or push you into a certain direction, beautiful Virgo. Also, when it comes to your finances, this is very important for you. Some of you might be going to a destructive period where you might be losing some of your finances, or things when it comes to finances need to be addressed in order to go about it in a totally different way. Because if you keep going, you could make more money, you could get more financial stability. But for some reason, you are collecting things like little by little by little, small pieces by small pieces. And this kind of needs to stop now. I kind of feel like you need to go about this in a more smarter way. There is a more smarter way for you to do so. Yes, there's a smarter, easier way to do this. You don't have to struggle. I don't know why you are embodying the struggle this much. It's not necessary. And on the back of the cards that I'm trying to shuffle here is foundation and achievement and four again. So there might be some struggling on the home field, family, your house, your finances, your stability, your organization there. Something you're trying to achieve. You're making it harder than necessary. So now we will be moving into relationships. I want to say love. We will be moving into relationships. And when I'm looking at relationships for you, beautiful Virgo, I'm looking at all types of relationships: family member, soulmate, twin flame, the relationship with yourself, with your parent child relationships, business, work, everything, every type of relationship, and the energy surrounding it in December. Yeah, I felt that for you too in the beginning. I have a sore throat though. I feel like interesting. So, the cards I'm pulling for you when it comes to the month of December, beautiful Virgo. In Dutch it says geld en loopbaan. Op dit moment speelt geld een rol in je liefdesleven. Can't make this shit up. In English it says money and your career. At this moment, money plays a big role in your love life. And then we got number 5, emotional loss. Look at the card. Yeah. So yeah, I felt the emotional thing happening here. I felt the pressure on the chest. Still feeling it though. So I definitely feel like there will be some issue that needs to be addressed that you have a very hard time getting over. Um, you might feel very lonely. You might feel hurt by someone's words. Also, there might be some distance between you and your loved one. This could be caused by focusing on career or focusing on money. Issues surrounding money, struggles in communication surrounding money. Of course, it's really funny that card is all about money when we just talked about what I saw for you, the bag of money, and you getting little pieces of money. When I'm looking at this in a relationship type of manner, I kind of feel like you might have not gotten your lover's interests full attention. You might have gotten bits and pieces, and now all of a sudden you are about to make a big move with this person. Might feel a little bit out of place. You might be thinking about going to the next level or making a different commitment to this person, or a new commitment to this person, that might be something you're going to either regret, or that might be a challenge for you. This might not be the month for you to get engaged. This might not be the month for you to commit to your lover's interest in a new and profound way, unless you, Virgo, don't have any issue with your partner. You're not getting bits and pieces of their attention. There is no friction. There's no issue at hand. There's no little things there that you're I don't know, I need to address this, or things that you need to address verbally with your partner, with your love interest. If there's no love or emotional issue with your lover, if there is, don't make any commitments this month. Especially when it surrounds money or buying something together. I kind of feel like this will be creating some challenges, obstacles, and issues for you, where you longer down the line will have some feeling of sadness or like resentment or stuff like that. But yeah, you might be more career focused, more focused on creating your dreams or getting your dreams or your finances than on creating a new level of commitment or a new energy in your relationship, or maybe even communicating. There might be you might be pulling back a little bit from communication with your lover this month. For some of y'all, there might be issues surrounding family and money too. Now we're going to move into wrong cards. Work. When I'm looking at work, beautiful Virgo, we're going to look at your career, your soul's purpose, also study, businesses. What else? Finances, knowledge, your material world, being of service, all that sort of good stuff for the month of December for Virgo. I don't want to drop any more cards. Thank you. My ear though. Maybe you're having some issues with a family member or somebody in your love life that's not really trying to hear you, or it's not hearing you and it's kind of emotionally upsetting you. I've still felt that residue energy of the relationship energy. So when I'm looking at your work energy and all the energy I just described, we got the healer card here, and it says you have the spiritual gift of healing and the desire to share it with others. And we got relax. So what I'm feeling for you, beautiful Virgo, is that there might be a situation that needs to be addressed when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your work, when it comes to you gaining certain knowledge. This goes for some of y'all. And some of you might be going about it the wrong way and need to step back a little bit, relax a little bit, and let things flow a little bit more. For some of you, you are in the field of healing others, helping others. This could be by coaching. This could be being a doctor, a dentist, a therapist, anyone being of service and bringing some sort of healing towards the collective or towards individuals. There might be a call for you this month that helps you establish yourself more or get more confidence when it comes to your healing abilities. Also, I also feel like it's very important to take a little bit of a step back, maybe take a vacation for some of y'all, in order to heal yourself, in order to create some more inspiration when you're moving ahead when it comes to your business, your job, career, or you're trying to gain knowledge. That's definitely the energy that I'm picking up on for you. I hear a lot of like money rolling there. So I feel like financially there will be either more money coming in, or there might be some like extra. This could be financially, but it can also be like there might be some abundance rolling in for you now. Something you have worked on for a very long time. And I kind of feel like the universe wants you to relax now, take a step back. Some of you need to heal your relationship, your money with your relationship with money. So now moving into health, Virgo. And when I'm looking at health, I'm looking at physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and every other type of health that you can possibly think of. Interesting. We got a card that I think I pulled for, was it Taurus or was it Gemini? I think Taurus. So when I'm looking at your health, I'm getting Sisterhood of the Rose, and it says, sorry, it's way too quick. It says devotion, beauty, a priestess, mystic, and teacher. Then we got jealousy. In Dutch it says jaloezie. And then we got the pond reversed. So I kind of feel like your health is in a very very connected to your relationships this month. There might be a lot of mental things going on there for you. Emotions, a lot of emotions flowing there with the pond's water, water's emotions. We got water in the back here too. We got the things surrounding her head, creating a lot of mental space. So I feel like there's a lot of things happening mentally. You might want to like be like someone else, or feel like, oh, you can catch a break, or oh, this person is like moving into a direction that I want to move into. You might be facing some people that have some issues with like jealousy. I also feel like some fear popping up there for you. My nose started to hurt, like as if I pierced it again. um, Making me feel like the situation might hurt for a little bit, but it's like going to be a very like stinging quick thing, and it will be over very quick. I feel like there's some wounds that you can possibly heal this month. um, I feel like when I'm looking at a pond, I look at something shallow though. So there might be something that you're addressing from a shallow perspective or a shallow point of view. Um, and I feel like you can go a little bit deeper, especially because we got it reversed. I feel like you need to go deeper when it comes to something mentally going on, or something surrounding jealousy, something surrounding your fears. I feel like you might be a little bit like on edge, or very alert, or very cautious about something when it comes to your mental situation or your relationships. And I kind of feel like you can go a little bit more deeper. You are your own teacher. That's what I'm getting. You are your own teacher. And I definitely feel like you have your spiritual sisterhood, or your family, or someone that you can like either connect to. For some of you, this means there might be some jealousy going on surrounding your people that you need to address. But yeah, that's the energy that I'm picking up on for you. It says here that you will be starving the jealousy by creating perception, and learning to trust, and therefore you will be connected more towards with love. I also see you needing some sort of recognition or acceptance in a deeper way than you're getting from the people surrounding you. So now we will be moving, last but not least, into healing. And when we're talking about healing, beautiful Virgo, we're talking about, there's a lot of mental energy going on here. We're talking about things that might pop up for you that you need to address, action steps that you can take, or whatever pops up that you need to hear or use right now to your advantage to get ahead, to move forward. Oh, I pulled one more card, or one too, no, one too many. Stop overthinking things so much. I'm getting a headache. I know I pronounced this wrong. My partner keeps telling me like, stop saying it like that. It's wrong. Say it with me. And then I tried 2 times. I said, no, say it again. And I said it correct. Yes, keep this in mind the next time you say this. And then I say it again. Sorry. Yes. So yeah, the energy I got for you is building strength. My nail polish chipped. Then we got creating an altar. We got abundance planning. We got positive affirmations. And then we got the Aries energy. The energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous, crusading, impulsive. Impulsive action is likely. So when I'm looking at these cards, I definitely feel like you will be, whatever happens to you this month, you will be creating more of an intuitive insight. You will be creating like the ability to trust upon your intuition, to trust upon your spiritual abilities, to just know things, or see things, or hear things, or feel things. And I feel like you will feel very solid in this. I kind of feel like it also has to do with your ancestors, family members, probably, because when I'm connecting to an altar, I'm connecting to sacred space, and I'm connecting to ancestral energy, for me at least. So I definitely feel like there might be something that you need to be very strong about when it comes to parents, sacred space, and family members. And again, positive words, because there might be somebody using certain words towards you. I want you to redirect that energy and change those words up, and make sure that the way you speak to yourself and the way you speak are uplifting, positive, and creating a situation where you feel empowered and you feel strengthened. We got the abundance planner that does make a lot of sense when it comes to the bag of money that we already saw. So you definitely need to address your money here. Might even need to address your family cycles or your ancestral cycles when it comes to money. And I feel like you are stronger and you are better than you think when it comes to money. So you might have some low self-esteem around money, or some issues surrounding money that popped up already, that you need to address and look at from a different perspective. Might need to use some positive affirmations when it comes to money. I want you to create themselves and not just use the positive money affirmations that you can find on the internet. I want you to have a emotional connection to those affirmations, right? The areas here, energy here, I feel like might be some battling going on. There might be some friction. There might be some you going head to head with somebody. There's a very fiery energy, so it could be a fire sign that you're going head to head with. You are earth sign. Fire signs are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I think Sagittarius. I think it's Sagittarius. So these could be the energies popping up for you, or that you need to address, or that you are going head to head with, or that might cause some friction for you. Oh, I also see here that you will be moving ahead towards your freedom. And funny to see is that I told you, like in the beginning, I saw knights, right? Knights in shining armor. Well, I see this here too, and it's coming with a flag. I cannot see if it's a white flag or a red flag. I do see it's a darker color flag, so I kind of going to tell you that it's a red flag. So there might be some people showing you some red flags. There might be some fire signs showing you red flags this month that you definitely need to address. So this is the energy that I'm feeling for you, beautiful Virgo. Let me know if it resonates with you. I would love to hear. I really love all your comments. I really appreciate your likes, shares, comments, and energy. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I love to have you here, and I'm sending you just a lot of love and good energy. Last month of the year, Virgo, you got this. I believe in you. Go chase your dreams. Go express yourself. Go finish things up. Go coming full circle. Go head to head with whatever you need to address. You got this. And I got your back energy-wise. Love you. Bye.